So today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm at a private neighborhood pond actually that I have permission to fish, and we're gonna go for some crappie. It's not a deep pond. It's winter. I don't know what we'll catch or if we'll catch anything, but that's part of the fun. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna do it. So I just want to show you how far the water is down. This is normally where the water comes up to, right around here. So this would be your entrance into the water, and it usually splashes right here, and it's down all the way this far. And it's normally like an 8-foot pond, 8 foot deep everywhere except for the banks where it goes down. So we're just gonna see what we can do here. The water's really clear so far. I can see pretty far down. I head out a little bit deeper here, a little bit further into the middle of the pond. Right now all the fish are hunkering down, so you want that depth. You want to reach all the way to the bottom where they're trying to get warmer and where I think they'll be. So I don't have an anchor or anything, but it's really calm. It's not a deep lake or anything. There's no currents. I've only got one split shot on my line, so I don't think I'm worried about going anywhere or my line drifting a lot. So I'm just going to sit here. If I move a little bit, that's fine. I want to cover an area as well, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, so my microphone was not on, which is great. Essentially, the water is really low, which I showed at the beach. It's like 2 feet shallower than normal, and it's only an 8-foot pond in most areas, and it's a really simple layout. It's just gradual slope down to a really flat 8-foot bottom that's just muck. It's a rectangular shape, so there's not a lot of structure to fish here. There's not a lot of anything, especially in winter. There's no weeds there. There's no weedy areas right now. The wind is kicking us a little bit towards shore, so I'm having to back us up every once in a while. But right now we've got 3 poles set up with just some night crawlers. We've got a larger hook that has a bigger chunk of worm on it, a full chunk of worm, and then we've got 2 smaller hooks for the crappie that we're targeting. That's just a little bit of worm on a little hook. Right now we're just gonna wait. We might switch bait in a little bit, might try some other areas in a little bit. So I've got all my poles set up at different depths. This one's set at about 4 feet. This one's at about 5.5. And then this one is the one with the bigger hook, and it's all the way at the bottom here. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna add a split shot actually, because with the wind moving, every time we move, those lines just sway way out. I want them to sit at a certain level, so if I get a bite, I can know what I'm doing, know which area to target, what height or what depth of water. I mean, so I'm gonna kick us out again and try that. If you're in a shallow area like this, you just want to be really quiet because sound amplifies through water a lot better than it does air. So you may not think you're making a lot of noise, but every little thing that you hit on the boat is just sending sound straight down to the bottom. Even me talking like this is kind of risky, but I'm trying to explain stuff to you guys. So there's some algae on the bottom, or at least close to the bottom. But I'm gonna add another split shot because I want that to stay really at the same level even while we're moving. Just using one of these little split shots here. So that's our setup right there. Clear this algae off here. Make it look more appetizing, but just a little bit of worm on a little hook. Just drop that out right there. So I think with the depth we're having, I'm probably going to drop these both down lower because it's just not deep at all right now. I mean, if I got in, it'd probably be only 6 feet here. And we just came off a cold snap. The water just thawed. So who knows what's biting, who knows where they're biting, who knows how they're going to behave. But I'd rather stick lower because that's usually where they stay when it's colder and it's just warming up. The water's still really cold. That's the other setup right there. Same thing as the other pole. Just a waiting game now. Gonna change spots. I'm gonna head over there in that corner. I think I've been here long enough. I want to go to another spot here. So those ducks are actually domestic. They're owned by someone on the pond, and they eat out of the pond, which is nice because they also eat a bunch of the algae, and it keeps the pond really clean of algae, especially when it gets really hot in the summer. Just gonna send myself out this way, and we'll drift in towards that corner over there, hopefully, and see what happens. Just gotta put this down quietly, let myself start to drift. I think I'm gonna add another split shot to this bigger one. It's not down as far as I'd like it. I wonder if something messed with that a little bit. I thought I hooked it pretty well, but it's falling off. I mean, it could have been some weeds or something down there too that I got hooked onto. I don't know. We're definitely gonna come back here in the summer. A lot of fishing in the summer, but definitely here. There's some good bass, there's nice crappie, there's catfish, bluegill, carp, you name it, it's probably here. All right, 2 split shot on there. Toss this out, let it hit the bottom, and steady us back out again. I'm gonna take one of these smaller crappie rigs and just drop it all the way to the bottom, or just off the bottom, see how that does. Got excited, I thought that was a fish, but the fishing pole just slipped. And give this a quick cast out that way. Just like that. Oh yeah, it's not deep here at all. Goodness. I'm kind of wondering if I should go on shore and just cast, because I think I'm moving too much, and I think any chance of any hook set, any catch here is going to be ruined by the shallowness of the pond right now. It's really clear as well. I'm thinking I'm going to scare anything away that I might even get close to. There's someone's old sock. That's nice. All right, well, let's see what we can do from shore. I'm just gonna send her out like that. That should get plenty deep. It drops off drastically from here. It's a lot more shallow out further, but here it drops off super quick. Well, I've got a line in the water still. I'm gonna put these other 2 out and see what they do, and then I'm just gonna get them near the bottom, see what I can do from shore, and then I'm gonna pack stuff up while I wait and watch those, so I don't have to worry about this when I'm done. Just putting a little bobber on real quick at around 4 feet. This one will do about 5 feet. Howdy. Yeah, I live on the corner over there. Yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Micah. That was a nice lady. She lives on the corner there. She told me how it's private property, but I know that. Okay. Back to this. I want to go more over here with this one, a little deeper. This is where some of the best fishing from shore I've done here has been. And then just out here is where I've caught the crappie before. But yeah, she's a nice lady. She just came over to tell me it's a private pond, but I already know that. So get a lot of people fishing in private ponds that aren't supposed to be there. It happens. I wouldn't like it either if someone was fishing in my pond, especially because she lives right on it. think I'm gonna actually put that. I think I'm gonna put that other pole away. I don't think that rig I have set up is gonna work. And I also can't see it as well. And I think I'm gonna do better over here. And I'm just gonna watch the 2 poles for now. I think that'll be fine. Now something weird is going on with my pole. It's not wanting to reel in at all. All right, we are all packed up and ready to go. I'm not gonna strap her down because we're not going far. I am sorry, I didn't catch anything. I utterly failed us. If I had to eat in the winter, I would die. So, but that's just fishing sometimes. That's the reality, especially in the winter. I don't know anything about fishing in small ponds in the winter. I was just doing my best and trying, but we will come out again. We will persevere. We're going to catch a fish soon. Soon, Lake Erie is going to be good for fishing. The weather's going to turn, and it could be a month and we're out there. So only a few more videos till we get to some serious big hauls of fish, big hauls of walleye. So stay tuned if you like that. Stick around on the channel. I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate you watching so much. It means a lot. We hit 100 subscribers, which is amazing. We hit it faster than I ever thought we would. I didn't even know if we'd ever catch, or if we'd ever hit 100 subscribers. So thank you so much. Stick around. I appreciate you watching. So thank you so much. And I'll catch you in the next one.